All right, let's get more into this. I was kind of realizing yesterday there's only really one test we're gonna write for this, but so I'm kind of fretting over a lot of um, infrastructure code that isn't going to be reused at least immediately. So, um, but yeah, let's get into it. So let's see. Um, First of all, let's do some changes over here. So I would like naming. Yeah, this is fine of a name, but it would be, I think, better to say what it is. So if null struct, and then let's name this more appropriately, and then in here, I'm just going to make that very generic. So um, here's this part. Right. So this needs to actually be this, so we don't have to modify it every time. Cool. Anything else in here that we would like to clean up? I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Now here for this path though, we let's go ahead and have a separate file for this, and we'll put all this stuff in that file. Cool, all that's good. Let's run these just to make sure. Yeah, that got accidentally renamed. Nice. Okay. So now here, when we do this, actually, I think we can get rid of this path. So if we do something like assembly. So we do namespace dot plate dot name dot, and then we need the resources dot, and then we need the caller name. So it's like caller member name. Yeah, something like this. Um, and actually, I'm not clear what happens if somebody provides null. We need to deal with that in a second. Um, but here, and then .cs. Um, so now we should actually be able to say code equals this dot get resource string, and this should just work. No. Okay. So, oh, it's because of the calendar v2 thing. How about now? There we go. Great. um, and so then we can actually remove all this and get rid of v2. This stuff. We'll do one more sanity check on that. Okay. And now let's check what happens when someone provides null here. So test method. It does get null. Okay. And then now once we've got this, all this compilation stuff is basically the same. Um, let's actually just do that. Private uh, mutable array Microsoft code analysis. So this will do the same thing here. Let's run this. Ah, cool. All right, let's do these to-dos. So the CS proj, which CS proj? This one. You know what? Let's do all three. Ultra report test. So in here, anything interesting? Really wish we could have gotten rid of this, but that's okay. Okay. In here, is there anything interesting? No. Good. And then in here, what do we have? So, yeah. Are we able to get this working? No. All right. So we need to have uh, this compiler preprocessor directive. And then here, we don't need that. We fixed it down here. And then this. Did we actually end up using this? Yes, we did. Good. Okay. Okay. I think that's all pretty good. Oh, embedded resource code. I did that earlier, but let's take another look. Yeah, it's not doing anything here. All right, cool. And then, oh, right, I forgot. Yeah, all that's nonsense. And we're not using it anyway, so, okay. Double check that this still runs. Does. Okay, so now we need to code review these things we've added. All right. Oops. This might be tough because I don't know all the things C# script is going to support or not support, but that's okay. We'll try it anyway. So comment line, good. Um, Using statements seems good. We've got read only struct. This is a static class. Okay, precondition checks. No. Exception documentation. I'm gonna skip to dos. Nothing. Uh, Internal this dot exceptions using lots pragmas. Line lengths are good. Okay, we're good on that one. And here we need to have a comment line. Namespace. This is system. Good. Wait, is that where we put this? Yeah, system. Okay. And then using statements. So I don't have a rule for myself yet of where aliases go. So I'm just deciding right now on the fly, no real reason. Aliases go after imports. So that's what we end up with. And then got a sealed class, no fields or anything. And this is also sealed, so that's good. Struct is read only. Good. Okay. And now precondition checks. We don't need here. We don't have them anywhere else. Okay. Exception documentation. There's no exceptions. Good. Dudes. Nope. Um, this dot. We don't have any shoot. Nope, nope. We have right here. Catch and throws. We don't use those anywhere. Good. Okay. Using blocks, pragmas. That's as narrow as possible. Okay. And then line lengths. We're good on that. Okay, we're good on that one. Now let's do this. Comment line. Well, that's bizarre. How would I get the wrong length for some of these? Okay. So then get these right. Let's fix them up. Okay. Namespace. We're in system. Using statements. These look good. These look good. I did do this. Let's fix that. Any other namespaces that I made explicit for some reason? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Field class. All right. Precondition checks. Okay, we've got those. Nice. And then here. Empty string. Okay. Argument, null, exception, throw if null or empty. Yeah. Let's check this out. Nice. Good. Okay. I'm glad they've got that correct. Um, and then argument, null, exception, throw if null, assembly. Honestly, I think I should change the order of these because these are almost like extensions on an assembly. Oh, fascinating. I didn't realize this is on argument exception, not argument null exception. Okay, okay. Neat. Well, anyway, um, so those are our precondition checks here. They're the same ones as here. We've got this about the, yeah, we did that. Okay. So now exception documentation. We'll start at the very bottom. So this, um, assembly or path is null. Is the oh, it's the empty string. Okay, and then I close that tab for some reason. So let's see. File that was found could not be loaded. Yeah. So unfortunately, we have some more bad documentation. Um, the file that was found could not be loaded. So this is fine. I'm not clear when this will happen, but it means that the embedded resource was there, but for some reason, I don't know, maybe we're out of memory. I'm not sure. Um, this makes sense to me a little bit. This one, name was not found. Well, but it returns null if there were no resources with that name. So I don't really get what this is trying to tell me. Um, this name is not a valid assembly. Name's not supposed to be a valid assembly or any assembly. So I'm not exactly clear when that's supposed to um, show up, unless maybe it's literally saying the assembly that we have that is provided is not valid. Name of the file that contains not the same as the manifest file. Yeah. So assembly, yeah, has from like a load from. Load file versus load from does not. What's the difference? Name the path that contains the manifest of the assembly of an assembly file. Okay. Well, I don't know the difference between those things, but that's okay. Load loads an assembly with the specified name. Get the assembly name. Okay. I wonder if there's a way to load a stream here instead of a file. Like if I instead of giving it a path, if I can give it a stream, because I basically I want to test these things. So that's where I'm landing with it. Uh, Loads the assembly with the common object file format based image containing the emitted assembly. Loads an assembly with, okay. Let's go back here. Bad image format. It's not valid assembly for the currently loaded runtime. Man, I hate doing this, but I'm gonna have to just look at the code. Isn't this supposed to be takes me to an external website? This little isn't this indicator supposed to mean that? Isn't it, doesn't it mean new tab? What is it? System deflection assembly. Give me manifest resource stream with the name. Oh, is that really unsafe? Oh, you can override into unsafe? Weird. Keeps taking me somewhere, but I can't figure out where it's taking me. Get resource. Oh, this. Okay. Q call assembly. What does the eyes pointer do? Or whatever. I need to not get distracted. So, okay. Module, get underlying native module. God, okay. Fine. Get resource. Go here. Get resource. Nope. Time assembly. What was the other one? Assembly builder or something. So, okay, so we've got this. And we do this, find, oh, that's also one. Okay, okay. So we're over here. We've got get this resource stream, calls get resource. None of that seems to throw. So then anything to the right here. Nope. New manifest resource stream. Ah, base. Okay. Unmanaged memory stream. Well, that's fascinating. Initialize. Use pointer. That's never checked. Wow. I guess that might be why it's called dangerous. I don't know. Um, but yeah, nothing in unmanaged memory stream points out to me what that's gonna throw. So if we're back here, and that's this. So this doesn't throw that. I don't know what assembly is. It manifest resource stream. Yeah, okay. So this is partial. Of course it is. Okay, manifest resource stream. Here we go. Gosh, man. There we go. Okay. What am I even looking for? So here we've got file was found. File that was found cannot be loaded. Something in here is yeah. This one? No, definitely not. If it's okay, got it. So this, yeah, okay. Well, this is a little bit weird because we already had the RO module. Oh no, we were in EMC. I don't know where we were. Doesn't matter. This isn't about the file not found. Okay, so in in here, oh, this is what I was trying to look at. Actually, new file stream, and this. Oh, file not found. But that's a string. Why? What is it? Okay, let's go back here. So we found bad image format and we found file not found. File load exception. Um, I don't think there's a file load exception here. Okay. So we're still, So let's try and write this. Let's start getting more um, file load exception. No idea. But then file not found exception. This is because a ECMA assembly dot get manifest resource stream, which calls that it calls ECMA module dot this is the wrong one. This is add image format. Module. So this has some bad image format. Okay, fine. And then file not found happens because of this followed by the get file. Something like get file. Um, new file stream. Okay. And then what's the next one? I forget how big this is. Invalid input. Uh, so 2, 0, 3, 6, 8, 5, 4, 7, 7, 5, 8, 0, 7, 7. Wow, times 1,000. Kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes. Great. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Whoops. File load exception. Let's keep looking for that. Um, Nailed it. Okay. So now we've got, how did we get there? So CMA assembly, the get manifest resource stream into uh, this internal, and then when that calls loader dot resolve assembly. Resolve assembly, and then in here that that happens when we try resolve assembly, and then that is a resolve to assembly or exception assembly. And then that try find assembly by calling resolve handler. And then this produces the file load exception sometimes in cases that I truly don't understand. All right. So I guess where I'm at is just trying to repro these. Um, I don't know how one gets at an ECMA assembly. Um, let's start there. Because all of these come from an ECMA, at least come from an ECMA assembly. So, okay, this is private. Was assembly first name binds this assembly name to it, and if a prior assembly with the same name is already loaded, metadata load context prior assembly will be returned to assembly did not have the same MVID. No idea what that is. Load exception. Metadata load context 6. Stream passed into this method. The original owner must not mutate its position, dispose of stream, or assume that its position will stay unchanged. Wonderful. Okay. 186. System reflection. Metadata load context. Image format. So, metadata load. Oh, hmm. Oh, wow. Well, it still has all that stuff. Oh, I see. That's standard to still has all that stuff. How about if we go further back? Still has all that stuff. Fascinating. What's really a bummer about all of this is actually that if you like they did this right. Or what I want to say, the type returned by this. If it wasn't this base abstract class called assembly, um, then and was something more specific actually that said, hey, like we got this from loaded types that were part of the that are part of the running process, you know, then I would just take in that type here, and that would be that. Um, and then I wouldn't like that type would know that when you call get manifest resource stream, none of this stuff's possible because all of this is the result of like dynamically loading modules and stuff like that, loading assemblies and modules, and like you can build your module on the fly and stuff. So like if there was a type, maybe that's what we can do. I don't know. Yeah, there's no. Oh wait, I think I did know about this. Yeah, but that's not the same thing. Okay, so yeah, of course. But this has an assembly somewhere. This, yeah, okay. Handle get assembly. Get assembly if it exists. This returns a runtime assembly. And get manifest resource stream. This thing. Oh, we've looked through this already. Do they call that runtime type as well? I forget. This is runtime type handler handle, and this is runtime type. It's type info. Okay. So how about this? Public steel class runtime type. Let's type. Wait, what? Oh, okay. No problem. All right. Okay. Okay. There's no get type on ref structs. Great. Wait. Oh my God. What does unmanaged do then? I don't. Doesn't. Oh. Okay. Cool. Like static runtime type create T T instance where T implements class. What? Have I not run into that before? All right, and then public static class runtime type extensions, and this is public static runtime type get runtime type T this T uh, instance or T implements class and runtime type create instance. Fine. Not really sure why it is finding this type, but that's okay. New foo gotta get nice, nice, nice. Okay. And then here, I think I don't remember. So like assembly is okay. No, it has to be an interface, huh? Public override, public U, assembly. Yeah. Oh, oh, all right. So we got type now, and so this is the type, but for assembly. So we actually also want to store the instance. But here, run assembly. This will also take the instance. And so it will say instance.getType.assembly. So we can basically do all the same stuff here. And so now this will be get and equal um, this down here. So time assembly equals time assembly of t. This can just take the assembly though, so it doesn't need the of t part. Okay, good. Okay. Equal then find somebody that create. Yeah, we don't know which one to call. Hmm. That's okay though. This should be pretty straightforward from here. So I think I'm going this route. Um, and so this is going to take in a runtime assembly instead, and I still want to follow through on this because the documentation is just terrible. So I'd love to contribute. Um, and once I have that, maybe I can make this more general purpose. Still have the runtime assembly. There's some options here, so there's some things to think about. Anyway, I'm gonna push, and that is all for today.